side? On this side. It's on the back. I don't know. It's on here somewhere. There it is. That's how I roll. So, friggin' mosquito bit my lip, guys. I don't know what mosquitoes are doing out. We have a tropical storm showing up pretty shortly here on Long Island. It's actually just got here, and I got a mosquito that bit my freaking lip, and it itches. It itches! Oh, shut up, Grayson. So, sitting out here on my porch. It's humid as fuck. And I had so many people reaching out to me about, is John F. Kennedy Jr. alive? So, I've gone down many rabbit holes, as you know, and all I can do is offer my perspective of things. And before I do so, I want to say, hi everybody, how the fuck are you? It's the calm before the storm, literally, on many levels. If you're new to my lives, welcome. Hashtag new. I like to connect with my newbies. If you are an oldie, I love you just the same. Thank you so much. First and foremost, any negativity will be deleted, blocked, gone, all of that, because that's not what I'm about. What I'm about is questioning things, really going deep and figuring out what the bigger picture is going on, because I think the one thing that everybody could agree on is that something's just not right. Okay? Something has been going on that is absolutely not right through the government, through, you know, the pharmaceuticals and the vaccination programs, with our food, the planes we see up in the sky spraying all these chemicals, you know, the politics, then Pizzagate and the pedophiles and the trafficking. I mean, this stuff is real, okay? People who are not able to expand their mind and really dig deep in and go and use their critical thinking skills are the people who are going to go, oh God, this lady is blah, 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 she's lying, she don't know anything, you know, whatever. They're going to be, it's cognitive dissonance, right? But those of you who are going to say, wait a second, I see something's not right. Even I have to say, a lot of people who I wouldn't even think that would be waking up right now are waking up. So there's profound change that has been happening already, and everything's happening for a reason. And through my many wormholes I have dug through, one of them is, which, did John F. Kennedy Jr. fake his death? If he did, why would he do that? What would the motive be behind that? How would he be able to get away with all of that? What could really come out of all of it if he did? So I just think, and I question, and I ask, and then I say, you know what? Let me hop on the computer and do some digging. So some of you may be QAnons. You have been following Q from the very beginning. Some of you believe in that, you know, believe in that whole deal, and some people don't. That's fine. I don't care which way that you think or you choose to think or believe. I'm all open, because in the very beginning I didn't follow it. I didn't understand it. I didn't know much of anything, and it wasn't only until really recently where notifications, sorry guys, where I really started looking and digging a little bit more. So how does this connect to John F. Kennedy Jr.? Well, you know, where the place that he was buried, if you look from an aerial view, it looks like the letter Q. And when that came to my attention, so did Q. I wanted to figure out more about what this Q character was, if it was multiple people, if it was one person, who it was, why it would be formed, what's going on, what's it really saying, how does that tie to the present? Like, I question shit. I want to know. And obviously, when you question and you dig and you look and you research, then you use your critical thinking skills, I can't talk today, critical thinking skills to determine what you believe to be true, and that's your belief, okay? Some other people may come up with other beliefs and perspectives than I respect that. But this is my belief. This is my perspective. This is what I think is happening. So I started looking into the whole Q thing, and I already know about, Trump, the administration. There's a lot of fight and hate and conflict with that. Is he with us? Is he against us? Blah, 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 blah. Well, what I do know is that Trump is a die-hard America, I love America, proud of his country. He's always been like that. If you ever research Trump and look at the old interviews he used to do, always pride in his country, always pride in seemingly wanting to do what was right. Okay, now I'm not sitting here saying he's perfect and he's righteous and he's the savior, because there's no savior. We have to save ourselves, okay? It's not one person that's going to come and fix this mess. We have to do it as a collective. That I am firm with. But do I think he's part of the plan? Yes, absolutely. Part of the good guy plan. And this is where Kennedy comes in. He was very good friends with John F. Kennedy Jr. He, yes, the people who have money in those types of families, obviously everybody ends up bumping elbows one way or another, okay? Whether they're best friends or not is a different story, but it's kind of like the Hollywood clique. Everybody kind of knows everybody because you're in that clique. Same type of spiel. However, Trump was actually friends with the Kennedys. From what I have found and learned is he actually was very good friends with Kennedy Jr. And Kennedy Jr., as you all know, his father was assassinated. He was assassinated because he knew of the cabal. He was starting to unturned stones, finding information, and wanted to tell the American people he was getting ready to blow the lid off of not only our contact with aliens and other life forms and having contracts with them, but also the fact that the CIA is corrupt, that there's criminals in the system, and he really, really believed and wanted to make this country great. And I really firmly believe that's a huge reason why Trump was picked to run and why he's part of this agenda. So Kennedy's assassinated. He was assassinated by the people he trusted because he was going to expose the information that is about and that has been becoming unleashed and that is about to drop. If you think you know it all, there's going to be people that are going to be so fucking shocked when they learn the deeper truth of what's been going on in America just the past 20 years, never mind for the past hundreds of years, okay? And Kennedy, friends with Trump, Kennedy lost his father because of the truth, because the truth was trying to come out and really preserve the true America and allow humans to live really freely from not only the elites and the cabal, but the entities that work with them. Research. And Kennedy Jr. has not been able to live with that fact. He has been wanting to avenge his father since the day he could walk, talk, speak, learn, understand this shit. Okay? The Kennedys are brilliant. John F. Kennedy Jr. is even more brilliant. He has spoken publicly that he will avenge his father. He was a lawyer. He was very smart. He had a freaking magazine that you will find clues if you actually do some digging. Now, what would a brilliant, smart, rich guy do to avenge his father when you know that the people you're against killed your father for the truth? What would you do? Guys, he's so much smarter, just like Trump, so much smarter than what people are giving them credit for. Faking your death is no easy task. However, when you're a Kennedy, it can be pulled off. I questioned and I looked and I learned, and I personally believe that he is alive and he's about to come out very soon. And I really firmly believe that there is going to be one hell of a show for all of us to watch. So make sure you get your popcorn. And make sure that you're right with the light. You're right with God. You're right with the universe. You're right with the right side. That your heart is in the right space. Because if you are, then you'll be coming with us. If you're not, neither will you. You're not going to be part of the new world that is coming, which is not the order they wanted. And, you know, I'm intuitively gifted. I channel, I hear messages, and it's been getting stronger and stronger. And a lot of people are talking about Bobby Kennedy, his cousin. He was having a conversation with Mr. Wakefield about his new documentary, which everybody needs to go see. 1986theact.com. Go see Wakefield's documentary if you want to learn more about the vaccine industry and all that bullshit. But they were having a conversation, and someone keeps typing in the comments, you know, touch your nose if, you know, Kennedy Jr. is alive. Touch your nose, touch your nose. And leave it to Bobby, Mr. Kennedy Jr., to not be nonchalant with a... Literally, as soon as you see him, he goes... Now take it what you will with it. Take it as, oh, he's deterring people. Take it as, oh, he's humoring people. Or take it as, he just told you straight up that he's still alive. You know, that's fun. It's a funny thing. I definitely got chills when I saw it. I think he's telling the truth. You could determine it for yourself. No hate here. But honestly, that's not the only reason. There's just so much down this rabbit hole. The connections with Trump, why he was asked to run. He was asked to run for a reason, because he believed in the American dream. He loved the American dream. He loved the Kennedys. And I have no doubt that if you're that smart and you want to do it the right way, and you're fighting the biggest evil that is here on this planet that literally will take you down. Let me tell you something. He was going against Hillary at that time for senator, right? You really don't think he wouldn't have been assassinated? You really don't think that he was going to be next? No doubt that he was on their freaking dartboard. Don't you even think twice, okay? A lot of Kennedys have perished because of their truth speaking. You know, God bless, you know, Bobby Kennedy being up front center, and, you know, all those who are truth speakers on every level. Bless them, protect them, and I firmly believe they are. We are, because this is the time of the Great Awakening. As cliche as that may sound, but it's not so much, it's a collective, but it's more so individually. Finding yourself, figuring out who you really are, what a human really is all about, our true connection with Source, with God, with energy, our true power. Because those who have been controlling all of us know of that power, and they've been hiding that power through the conformity of school and the public education system, and teaching you enough not to question, some not to question, but, you know, knowing enough not to question, and dumbing you enough so that you follow along with whatever you ever believed was true. Okay, if you think the education you got at school is truth, then you are not woke. You are not woke. There's a lot of information out there. About where humans really came from, what humanity is all about the true power that we are so capable when we know our power, how capable we are to do so much more for not only ourselves but each other. You know, that we are not the only living species in the entire universe. I mean, if you are still there, then you call me a quack, you're a quack. Because we are not the only living beings that are intelligent out here in the universe. And actually many of them are here, and there are many of them watching over us right now that are benevolent, that are beautiful, that are supporting those light workers, those of us who are in this fight, that are woke, in the light, trying to wake up and help you all get activated to say, hey, maybe I need to think twice. Maybe I need to look into some things, and encourage you to do so. Because the bottom line is, this is a collective individual awakening. All of us need to awaken to who we are to understand the bigger picture so we could come together in unity, in order to win this war. Because this is a very, very real battle. It's not just politics. It's not just about one family. It is so much deeper. Deeper. So deep, if you knew the truth, you wouldn't be able to sleep for forever. Forever, man. I mean, little bits and drabs, I've come into the awakening. Little drips and drabs. If I had everything thrown at me at once, that would be a really tough thing to digest and process and try to get through. But God, I've been saying this for over a year now. No time left. There is no time left. It's here. And it's about to go down. And I have no doubt, I really feel I have no doubt that before this election, Kennedy Jr. is going to arise. I really, really believe he's going to be coming out much sooner. Maybe that's why Bobby just went boop. Maybe he was just like, yeah, screw it. He's coming out soon anyway. You know, like I said, maybe it was a deterrent. But look up the information. The one last thing I want you guys to know and look into, if you haven't already, there are people who are professionals that know how to line up pictures. So if I'm in a disguise and you line me up, you could tell by the features of my face, and especially my smile. You cannot hide a smile. Hollywood can make Eddie Murphy look like a white guy in one of his movies. Okay, they could totally change his entire face. You think that you can't make any type of disguise for when Kennedy Jr. goes out to Trump rallies, let's say, and he's there with his wife, and they're supporting Trump? Like, look down that alley. Go down that hole. Go check it out, because there are pictures of both of them there. And when you line it up to their original pictures, there's just so much that you all really got to look into. Question it. Don't dismiss it. Just question it. Even if you don't believe it. Even if you think I'm a little nutty, that's fine. It's all good. I still love you. I'm still going to shine my light and speak my truth because I'm woke. That's all good. But what I want to encourage you to do is for you to start to go down those holes and really question it. Really question both sides of the story. Really try to understand, if you were going to avenge your father and your family, why you wouldn't just jump up and do it. Like, this is a master plan. As Q speaks of, trust the plan. And honestly, I think Q is Kennedy. That's my hunch. So I guess we're all going to figure this out soon enough. And I really didn't want to address this, but it was very loud that I was supposed to talk about it. So here I am talking about it. And now I'm going to go inside and eat. I'm going to go head out with my daughter before this tropical storm hits Long Island. And, just guys, question. Woke. Get woke. Get more and more woke, because I'm telling you, there's more and more holes. Once you go down one, you're going to find another and another and another and another. And my light team is saying that I'm on par with what I'm feeling intuitively. So you all do what you got to do, and you make your decision of what. No, mosquito! These mosquitoes are trying to eat me. You can make your informed decision after you do some critical thinking on what you believe to be true. Not trying to tell you what to think, but I'm encouraging you to question everything. Love you all very much. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day.